Good afternoon and Semper Fi. Welcome back to a Colonial Marines game of Alien RPG. We pick up with the 13th SCU on Green Fields, a planet meant to support an agri-world, if you would, meant to support colonies of both Three World Empire and the Weyland-Yutani Company to spread themselves out there and feed their colonies. Recall that there are three other sets of colonists here, originally Sikhs and Bakt, that the company allowed to land and build their own colony after a long series of lawsuits and whatnots. There was a lot of issues with this. Who said what, who did what, but in the end, the company always wins out. And then, in their own benevolence, decided they would give these three different colonies plots of land. Since then, things have been going downhill, and the Marines were called in to quell a rebellion that has begun to sprung up on Green Fields. But the Marines have been finding out that it's a little bit more in depth than just all of that. When we last left off, the Marines were rushing back to the nest, basically the figurehead location of Three World Empire and the company, because their ship was actually, somebody was attempting to breach it. The Farm Guard, a Three World Empire-backed group that protects these massive fields from theft and possible poisoning of crops. They were going to the ship. Bishop was still on the ship to kind of ward these groups off because the ship had a wounded person on it. The mayor of one of the three colonies, actually the colony of Fakir. When they arrived, two squads, 4 individuals each, and what appeared to be a squad leader, were out in front of their ship, the Mana ship, trying to enter it. The Marines were kind of held at the gate, and they were finally allowed through. Davis almost punched somebody. It was great. Check out the clips on that one. And we're going to go ahead and pick up there with the remnants of Adam Squadron also being at your ship, kind of helping block the way. The door to the ship is closed. Bishop is inside. The 2 members of the Adam Squadron that are with you are Officer Jesse Thompson, the younger one, and Officer Sessa Riffin, female, tough individual, who was driving that up-armored Dahotai vehicle. And so we're going to start off with you guys just beginning to approach the area. You can kind of see these 2 squadrons, or 2 squads. Each one has, full-on ape suits with M41As, and each of the squads has an M56 Smart Gunner, along with a squad leader who appears to be arguing with a Sergeant Douglas Brookson, the man that was injured in that bar fight, who is the leader of Adam Squadron. So Sessa pulls up the Hotai vehicle and drops the back. If you guys want to get out, I'm turning it over to you.
Okay, so you said we just stopped.
Yep.
And when you say so the last episode that we were in, they got back to the nest. So this is them getting back to the nest, or are we?
Yes, you are in the nest at your ship, in the spaceport. You guys have your own little hangar area. The ship is sealed. You have these 2 squads of Farm Guard and the rest of Adam Squadron kind of at a face-off against each other.
All right, everybody pile out. Just stay close. We're gonna assess the situation. Contact Adam Squad here and see if we can solve this little debacle that's going on. Stay sharp. We don't know who's gonna draw the first fire. These Farm Guard are kind of touchy, so.
HAW?
Yes.
I switch rounds on my grenade launcher to the riot control rounds.
Roger that.
Yeah, let's go non-lethal. We don't want to cause an incident. That's a good idea. All right, so we pile. I imagine we're all piling out.
Yep.
I'm gonna take a look around here. So I'm gonna. Can I see them? Like they're right in front of us. Like.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So they're probably about maybe 300 meters away. the ship is sealed. You see Brookson, he's got his finger pointing at somebody, and the other guy across from him is pointing his finger back, and they're yelling at each other. And you see Adam Squadron, the only thing they have are shotguns and pistols, and they're all kind of holding their hands on it, while these 2 squads of farm guard all have their stuff at the alert, ready to kind of draw up. So basically you have the Sergeant Brookson and this other guy are kind of standing at a face-off yelling at each other with their individuals backed. And it's very obvious that the farm guard way outnumbers those individuals and way outguns them. Difference between flak armor and ape suit, pistols, rifles, but Adam Squadron is still standing there.
All right. So from this distance, you said 300 meters.
Yeah, about 300 meters. Hard to tell what they're saying, but they're definitely yelling at each other.
So I imagine I'm going to keep a steady pace. Let's approach, steady pace, keep your eyes up, watch for any gunplay. We want to keep this as... Adam Squad is way in over the head right now, so we need to handle the situation as quickly as possible. I'm going to move in. On the radio, I'm actually going to say, Sergeant Brookson, approaching from your west, or 12 o'clock, whatever it might be, 6 o'clock.
And so he kind of he doesn't say anything back, but he's not that they're 300 meters away. That's a good distance, but you see him kind of put his hand up to his head, and then he goes back to yelling at this guy.
All right, so then as we're approaching, he's not answering the radio. Obviously, I can see he's not. So now I'm yelling. Like, what's the situation? What's going on?
So as you're beginning to approach and you yell, one of the squads turns, and you see their weapons level out towards you.
Okay. So I pull a hand up. Hey, at ease. We're not here to fight.
As far as you know.
Hey, Zap.
Zap, Davis, Artois, what are you guys doing?
I'm going to say quietly and try and get Bishop. Hey, Bishop, do you read?
Yes. Corporal Davis, go ahead.
I need you to be ready at the weapons. Things are looking hot out here, just in case.
Corporal Davis, I would like to remind you that through my 3-law programming, it is impossible for me to harm or by mission of action allow to be harmed a human being.
Well, might be saving our lives, though. See what you can do about it.
Right. Corporal Davis, you are putting me in quite a predicament here. I'm not 100% sure what you're expecting me to do.
I don't know either, Bishop. Figure it out. And then I just cut it out.
Wow!
Put a lot on the AI.
Just a lot on the AI. Wow, what a dick. Okay.
I don't know, maybe he'll figure out talking to the mayor in there and hand the gun. That'd probably be a bad idea.
I need you to go ahead and take this gun and go out there. Okay. Don't worry, Davis. I got your ass here. Zap, what are you doing?
Space out. Squad formation. Right to the sergeant's. Yeah. Yep. Sergeant's right side. I don't know, whatever side I'm on.
Artois?
Yep, I'm following Sergeant's orders. I'm on the opposite side of Zap.
Alright, so as you do so, the guy that's yelling at Brookson, he goes kind of like this, and he turns. He's like, "Oh, it's about fucking time y'all got back here. Come, get over here."
So we're approaching. We're at alert. What's the situation? What's going on?
What's the situation here? Oh yeah, Sergeant. Yeah. You recognize this guy as the second in command for the farm guard, the one that was like happy about killing people, right? Kelly Sears is his name. Says, yeah. So y'all have an indigenous in here, and we're gonna go ahead and need you to take them out, hand them on over. Okay, you are on 3 World Empire grounds. Therefore, any prisoner that you have has now become our prisoner.
Company business takes precedence.
We don't have any prisoners.
You got an indigenous person on board of that ship, whether they're your prisoner or not. They are now property of the 3 World Empire, and they come on over to us. There, Corporal.
What's the militia leader's name? Wyatt something?
The militia leader's name is
He seemed like a decent guy.
Wyatt Sharpie.
All right. Sears, before we make any sort of promise or make any sort of indication of what we're doing here, I'm going to need to talk to Sharpie.
You can just talk to me, buddy, because Sharpie done been fired. He's on the next boat on out of here. Then guess who got put in charge?
Very well. Sears. Before we make any sort of decision here, we're going to need you to relax. We can't have these weapons out. Let's assess the situation. I'll talk to Adam's squad, and we'll get back with you.
Look, there's no talking, Sergeant. I mean, I don't know what you think's going to happen here. There are laws and rules that have to be followed, and this is Three World Empire property. You are on Three World Empire property, whether you are here by leave of the government, the UA, whatever you want, or the company. You are on Three World Empire, and I know you don't want to start a literal civil war in between the UA and the, well, I guess it wouldn't be a civil war. It'd be a interplanetary war in between the Three World Empire and UA for one indigenous scumbag that's on your goddamn boat.
Whether or not we have an asset secured that's relative to our mission is beyond discussion. The point being, Sears, that if you make any sort of incident here, it's going to be on your ass, and you'll be on another boat out of here.
Well, actually, what's going to happen is if you don't get that person off of that boat and bring her on out here right now, we're going to arrest y'all.
Okay, well, I'm just going to fill out the check, and I normally sit in the passenger seat and use the dashboard to fill out the check. What? No, nobody watches no one saw Blues Brothers?
Been a while.
Well, I mean, I guess that was better than last week, right? Or last game.
Fuck. Well, listen, Sears. We're gonna need to discuss with Adam's squad. There's no other way around it here. You're gonna arrest us. Arrest us. We can't let go of this asset at this time. If you want to arrest us and risk a diplomatic incident, that's on your ass. Like I said.
Look, it's not going to be on my ass because Wallace Rankin is the one that gave that order. So it'll be more on his ass. And honestly, with y'all's freaking higher, holier than thou art fucking attitudes coming on down in here, I'd be happy to arrest y'all.
And who exactly told you that we have this indigenous person on our ship? Bishop's up there. That's for sure.
Well, if you recall, we were monitoring the lines like we do on all interplanetary, intercommunication here on planet. We had tag into your line. If you remember, somebody said old Sergeant Stratford was under attack, and we sent our drones out there. Well, our drones caught sight of your android, whatever your android, whatever the fuck you call them nowadays, carrying off this woman into the ship before we got jammed and we lost communications with our drones.
You got jammed and lost communications.
So you didn't actually, you didn't see anything about Bishop getting onto our ship?
No, we saw him get onto the gosh darn ship. I just told you that there,
Yeah,
Corporal
okay.
Davis, and then I said we got jammed. And that's when we lost communication with our drone. We know she's on there, and the fact that you didn't bring this up to begin with, like, we don't know what person you're talking about there to begin with, indicates that there is an asset on board this ship, and we want her. Now.
Well, I never said anything about not knowing.
All right. Lock it up. All right. We're gonna hear. We need to hear it from the horse's mouth here. We're gonna get him on comms. Wallace.
You're really going to bring the planetary governor down here for a transfer of a prisoner.
No, you're impeding with our.
You are
our
going to
mission
be
here. So
freaking
we
guarding
need to talk to
rubber
Wallace.
dog shit out of Hong Kong. You know that? You need to get smart there, Sart.
I'm just kind of locking him in the eyes. I'm not trying to stay stoic as much as I want to beat the shit out of this guy right now. I know I'm not a Brookson. I'm not gonna start some shit. So I'm just gonna get on comms and I'm gonna see if I can. Bishop, can you get a hold of the governor?
Do you want Sarah Ives involved?
Sarah Ives is the company rep.
Right.
All right, so we'll need to get Sarah Ives on a conference call then. Yep. Can I speak to your manager?
I think she's already been contacted.
Oh yeah, she's already been contacted. So I guess this is the opposites of the Shadow Gambit game where you guys had to deal with the Karen. Now I have to deal with the Karen. I want to speak to your manager, your supervisors. Yes.
I want to speak to
You guys are the official Karens. All right. So, Bishop says, Sergeant Stratford, Corporal Davis contacted me about the possibility of violence down below. Would you prefer for me to handle that situation, or do you want me to contact this individual? I'm currently in the works on something.
Well, fuck Bishop. God damn it. All right. Do your thing. We'll handle this. Click.
Click. you forgot to say out. What are you doing?
Click. Buy out. Okay. Fucking hell. So now we install.
Don't worry. If you really want to be fucking PFC Stratford and have to sulk in the no, I'm just kidding. If you really want to lose that rank there and end up going to fucking peel potatoes in the goddamn corner, don't worry. I'll call on Wallace Rankin. Like I said, he told me that these are coming from his goddamn orders. I mean, that's fine. I'll bring them on down. Your company rep is already on her way down here, so. You wanna just have them both come on down at the same time, or do you wanna talk to them one at a time? What's going on there, Sergeant Stratford?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Stop looking at me, fucking Davis. Fucking eyeballing me, and I hate it.
Sears, come on. What's the point of this? Let's go.
What's the point of this? Is you're wasting my goddamn time.
Yeah, exactly.
All right,
you
just
don't want to be out here. I don't want to be out here.
just
So
all right, just go
bring Wallace
fucking
out.
suck each other off there in the corner. We'll get rally back up over here. You go on board that ship, though. We're going to take it as you are trying to resist arrest, and we will use whatever force is necessary to keep you in place.
All right, I get it. Go, get on with it. Jesus, Sears.
So as you turn around, or he turns around, and kind of leads his troops away for a little bit. Brookson kind of grabs your shoulder, Stratford, and he says, "If they take her off of here, she's dead."
Oh, I know. There's no way in hell.
All right.
What are the numbers? What are we looking at?
You got
how many of them? How many of us?
So Adam Squadron has 6 total. All of them there now, armed with pistols and I think I have 1 shotgun or a rifle in there, and you have 9 total of the other squad, 8 regular troops, and then Sears, 2 smart guns, and then 6 pulse rifles.
Yeah, so they're like absolutely bricked when it comes to firepower right now.
Yeah.
So, if we have a way, obviously this is metagaming here, but firepower-wise, we need to take out the smart gunners, and then it's at least doable. But that's not something we can think about right now. Brookson, where's your APC?
We don't have an APC. You came in on Adam Squadron's the Hotai. Your APC is out in the middle of nowhere, probably gathering dust because.
Yeah.
Not my fault.
Probably being stripped for parts.
Yeah, probably being stripped for parts out there.
I see. I thought they had APC. Okay. So what has the situation devolved into at this point? I see. Obviously, you're not giving them up, and they're relentless. So.
Well,
so you're trying your best.
They have spies everywhere. We got a couple of them too. So not all of the police squadrons are kind of in the same boat as us, but a lot of them listen in. And we got a couple of guys that work near the farm guard. They said they were all mounting up for a QRF on you guys. So we came down here. Thompson and them's been in contact with us, and so we kind of knew a little bit about the situation. Very little, because there was a lot of jamming going on there, but that's why we're here, because we know if that woman dies, especially considering that her daughter died out in Fakir, Fakir's going to blow up.
Right, which is, I mean, why the fuck are we here? Right? We can't let this happen. If this happens, it's going to destabilize the region even further and turn it into war. It seems like this. I get ahead of myself, but I just need you to stay alert. But your men can't handle this. We're outnumbered. We're outgunned.
We're not outnumbered.
Oh well, outgunned. We're not
Definitely are outgunned.
We're outgunned. If a fight breaks out.
I mean, we've got spare weapons on the ship, right? You just said don't fly anywhere, right?
He said don't enter the
Don't
ship.
get in.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
But if Bishop started handing guns out, I mean,
Hey, Bishop's working on something, and I trust him. But Brookson, I'm gonna need you to stay alert. If a fight breaks out, you see those smart gunners.
I really didn't come here to die today, Stratford, but I damn sure ain't gonna fucking go down without a fight. So we're on your side.
So I grab him. I turn around, grab him in the shoulder with one hand, and then give him like a proper, like, full-on arm handshake, like staring in his eyes, like, if you're dying tonight, we're dying together. We'll see you in hell.
first round's on you.
Actually, the first round is whoever gets initiative, and then that.
Oh, right. Whoever rolls higher.
Yeah.
is on a D20.
Whoever rolls higher is the one that gets the first round. So maybe about 15 minutes pass, and the other two squadrons are staring at you. Everybody, there's a big tension in this area, and that's whenever you start to see Sarah Ives and Wallace Rankin coming out of a lift, along with Ernest Matterhorn, the planetary security team leader. So you have the planetary security teams, which is like Atom Squadron, Baker Squadron, all them guys, and then you have Farm Guard, which is Three World Empire's little posse, right? And so all three of them.
So Matterhorn, the Atom Squad, Baker Squad are his people?
Yes. So all three of them are coming down, and they all look very, very tense. You see Rankin has a couple of security officers with him, and they come marching up. Sarah Ives looks. So let's talk about how they look. So Matterhorn looks flustered, right? Like he's kind of red in the face. Like maybe he was embarrassed about something. Maybe he just got into a shouting match about something. But he looks puffed up. Rankin looks like he may have been drinking at some point. He's definitely not drunk. He doesn't smell like alcohol. He just looks disheveled. Sarah Ives looks impeccably dressed, but absolutely 100% irritated that she's here right now. Her heels are clicking as she comes walking across, and she just looks completely pissed. Rankin just kind of looks like, oh god, I gotta deal with this, and then we have Matterhorn approaching.
Yeah, I'm waiting for them to approach, and I'm just acknowledging them and waiting on until we get near shot.
Okay, so
What is the Farm Guard doing?
Farm Guard are kind of they're rousing up again. They've been watching you the entire time. They're kind of rousing up. They got their weapons ready.
Even with the reps coming down, even with the
Oh yeah,
brass.
definitely. In fact, as Rankin kind of moves in, they fall in behind him and kind of spread out just a little bit. But they're basically now Rankin is the front man, and then they're kind of like surrounding him. And so, all right, Turk, do it for me. Do it for me. I need a prep here.
What exactly is it that you need from me?
Keep going.
What? You have to tell me what it is you're asking for before I
What
can...
exactly is it that you need from... Nope, I can't do it. Do it again, one more time. We practiced a little bit beforehand, but I couldn't get it.
Would you like a spot of tea on Tuesday?
On Tuesday? Would you like a spot of tea on Tuesday? All right then. So, Sergeant Stratford, I'm very busy, man, as you can tell, and I just don't know why I've been called down here. My man Sears is in charge of all of this, and he has been given the carte blanche to be able to handle all incidents dealing with you and your men. How was that, Turk? Was that okay?
I thought it was good.
Yeah.
Governor, I'm sorry for wasting your time here. I'll cut straight to the point. We're trying to do our job. We're here for a mission. You know this. You know what it is. You know why we're here. we have a mission critical currently in our ship, and if that mission critical falls in the hands of Seers, then we lose another town to insurgents. We lose another town to the war bosses, and we're 10 steps behind.
In the war, Sergeant,
Yeah.
why would you think that losing an asset, as you put it, in your ship would involve the loss of a town? Explain that to me.
Well, what does a lack of leadership do? Well, it puts people like Seers in charge, obviously. So we don't want that to happen to Fakir.
Sears has been a confidant of mine and a well-mannered individual who has done impeccable work here. Excuse me, Corporal, why are you laughing?
Well-mannered.
Indeed, this man has kept me informed of things that are happening on planets that I would not have otherwise known. So perhaps you do not understand. This woman that you have on board is possibly how do I put this? She may be involved with the warlords, and so we need her for questioning. Your Sarah Ives
So
here.
do we.
Exactly.
But and what? How are you going to question her?
With respect to her character, probably. Probably won't murder her, torture her.
I'm sorry. And so that's whenever Sears kind of steps up and he's like, "Are you implying something?"
Oh, you know what I'm implying.
No, I don't.
Need to
Just why
imply
don't you...
when you send your drones out to fucking murder everyone.
Okay, first off, there, Corporal. Fucking. Okay.
There was no way. Yeah, laugh it off. Laugh it off.
So first off, there, Corporal. Those drones were sent out there to protect you. All right. It's not our fault that they got jammed. Perhaps
Well, it is.
maybe
Well,
you're the
whose fault
ones
is it
who
if
ended
it's
up
not yours?
jamming it so that you could get those things to go into their normal programming and attack anything that they saw. Maybe it's you. Maybe you're the ones who are trying to instigate this, huh?
You're doing a lot of finger pointing there, Sears. For a man of your stature, it seems out of class. I will say specifically.
Hey, you know what's out of class?
we
He
didn't
grabs
have
his
for-
crotch at you.
Your guys' crotch. I kind of like look at the lieutenant governor, or the governor. I look back, and I'm like, Sears, you sent those drones. We didn't want those drones. You sent those drones. They opened fire on all the civilians who are not hostile, who are helping us in every way, and helping us achieve what we needed to do. You're escalating the situation beyond what it needs to be,
Oh, so
and you're about to do it here.
now,
Further
Sergeant,
destroying
listen.
the infrastructure and civility of this.
Listen,
what's
oh,
left of this poor little.
Sergeant! We received a report that you were injured, and perhaps that your men could not save you. We sent the drones out in order to ensure that you were safe. When they got out there, they were jammed, and they responded as they were programmed to do. Therefore, that means that the drones saw weaponry. Do you understand what that means? Somebody was going to open fire, perhaps on you or perhaps on our drones. We are not the enemy here. You have been sent to do a mission to eliminate the warlords. And so far as I can tell, the only thing you have done here is caused more strife and lost a piece of your own equipment.
That's none of your concern. Miss Ives, do you have a view on any of this?
And so Miss Ives, sorry, I'm going to center you. You shifted position, Seth. I got to center you better.
Oh,
There
sorry.
you go. You're fine. So Miss Ives, in her well manicured, very high pedigree, says, "I want you to complete your mission. That's all I want you to do. I want you to
What is
complete
that
your
mission?
Your
Miss
mission
Ives?
is from all of the company representation that we have heard, is your mission here is to eliminate the three warlords and move on. And you have a mayor from one of the towns here
And if that was true, Miss Ives, and if that's true, and this woman has mission critical information, doesn't it make sense to let us talk to her first and get the information we need so we can complete our mission? Doesn't that follow? Doesn't that just seem logical?
I think that does seem logical, PFC Zap. I have an idea about that now that you're asking me to weigh in. Perhaps you will have a chance to question her, and then you will turn her over to the proper authorities, as you should. Yes?
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
I think that. And Wallace, yes? you give your Marines here are on a mission. They need to question this individual, and then they can turn her over to you as they should have whenever they arrived here. And then Wallace kind of nods, and Sears just kind of shrugs his shoulders. And so Sarah Ives looks at Stratford, and she's like, "Is that it? Is that all? Can we? Is that fair, Sergeant? Do you have any more complaints?"
It's a compromise, but I will say, for the record, those drones opened fire on the police force of Fakir. No insurgents. They were defending themselves against the gangs, against the bosses, against the threats to their way of life, their government, their own self-sustaining government.
No, look. Those drones are programmed to do this, all right? We're under... listen, no, you need to educate yourself, okay? They're fucking Sergeant Stratford, fucking...
Miss Ives,
listen.
that would be acceptable. Thank you for your time. Governor, appreciate you being here. Thank you for your time. Marines, we're heading back in. Sears, you're dismissed.
You see the look in his eyes that, like, you better watch your back.
Yeah, I already fucking know. Buddy.
Somebody's gonna get fucking aced.
Just give me a fucking excuse. All right, Marines, we're heading back to the ship. Brookson, have your men make sure these farm guard don't cause any trouble. We'll be on the inside.
So Brookson looks a little relieved that there's not going to be a fucking firefight, but as that whole situation kind of dies down, Brookson basically gets the equivalent of a mother grabbing their child by the ear from Matterhorn, who drags him away over into a corner to dress this man down and possibly worse. So, you heading on ship?
No, wait. Who was that? Was that Matterhorn?
Matterhorn is taking Brookson aside to
nice
speak with him in non-public talkings.
Fucking none of my business.
As fucking Stratford's over here like, none of my business.
So are we on the ship?
Are you on the ship? Are you heading on the ship? Artois, are you heading on the ship?
Unless anybody wants to deal with that, I'm gonna be moving towards the ship.
Artois, do you want to fucking cutting torch somebody? I mean,
Not yet.
Pull out the torch. Hey, what's going on over here? Oh, I'm just doing some repairs.
So as you get on ship, Bishop is standing there with a grenade launcher.
Bishop, what were you gonna do with that?
Sergeant Stratford, this is loaded with chemical deterrent. If a fight would have broken out, I would have launched these into the opposing side. They would not have caused any permanent damage, and it would have allowed me to follow my 3 laws by protecting you and ensuring that they could not cause you harm.
Well done, Bishop. Well done.
Absolutely. I'm gonna shake his hand before we and kind of relieve him of the grenade launcher.
He kind of like, he takes your hand and he kind of looks very, very strangely at it. Like, not a lot of people shake his hand. He's a droid, you know, and
Right.
and then he says, Sergeant Stratford, perhaps before you go, we should speak. Yes?
Yes. Go ahead.
Just real quick, Sergeant, we're not really going to hand that mare over, are we?
Zap, I don't want to. But at the same time, our hands are tied when it comes to this situation. I would prefer no. So I'm going to talk with Bishop. We're going to work it out and see what we can do. And we'll talk with the mayor and see what we can find out.
So Bishop looks at Artois and he says, excuse me, PFC Artois, you are the squad's new corpsman, yes?
That's correct.
Do you have any experience with poisons or carcinogens?
Yeah, I know a little bit.
Unfortunately,
Why do you ask?
my programming is not to the extent that I would like it to be about human anatomy. But whenever we, PFC Zap and PFC Finnegan contacted me to come and take a look at this woman, they said that there was a possibility for poisoning, and I did find traces of specific chemicals and administered an antidote. Unfortunately, I'm not 100% sure at how effective it is. My specialty more relies in engineering and aerodynamics than the human anatomy. Perhaps it would be of a benefit for you to take a look at this woman as well.
I think we can do that. Point me in the right direction.
She is in the sick bay. If you will give me one moment while I talk to Stratford, I have information that I need to pass on to him.
Yes, sir.
And you do not need to call me Sir, PFC Artois. I do not hold any military rank. Sergeant Stratford, while you were unfortunately delayed, I managed to reach out to Lieutenant Cook before he left system. He is returning to Green Fields.
Oh, what brings the lieutenant back?
Well, I lost contact with you and did not have any information on what happened to you, so I requested him to return for the possibility of more. I followed my directives, Sergeant Stratford.
I understand your programming you're following it to the T.
That is all I can do, Sergeant Stratford.
Yeah, that is all I am, Sergeant Stratford.
I'm literally just a bunch of milk and silicon with a bunch of bits inside.
Well, you called my dad back. You called my dad to come talk some sense to me again.
Okay, I did
well.
not realize, Sergeant Stratford, that you were related to Lieutenant Cook.
I am not. It's a matter of speaking.
I thought perhaps he was your stepfather, since your last names are not the same.
Anywho.
Stepdad, no!
No. Please don't come back. I swear I'm doing a good job. Well, thanks for letting me know. I can prepare for that. Perhaps Cook's not going to be happy. Lieutenant is not going to be happy that he's coming back here. So I'll have to make sure I have his favorite scotch on board. Do we have any alcohol available?
Yes, we do have our normal rations. And I know that Corporal Davis has smuggled several vials on board as well.
Hey, quit spying on me, Bishop.
This is an A-B conversation, Davis.
Corporal Davis, it is my job as a synthetic to ensure that all troops are following protocol and are well taken care of. I did not report you.
Davis, do you have any
Well, I
scotch?
appreciate that.
Davis, level with me here. Do you have any scotch?
Yeah, I still got some left from that gambling.
Oh, shit! That's fucking high class shit.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. Well, you're giving it up to Lieutenant Cook when he gets here. It's the only way he's not going to be pissed off at me.
Sure.
You didn't hear that from me, by the way. I didn't say any of that.
So, you want to go talk to this woman then?
Yep. I think Artois coming with me because he's going to be, yeah.
Davis, Zap, are you going along too?
No. I'm gonna stick around the door.
Okay.
Keep an eye out on the platform.
So, as you're kind of keeping an eye out, Zap, you see Brookson come back, and he gathers up all of Adam's squadron except for Thompson. And he kind of like Brookson looks in the door to see what's going on, and he kind of leads the rest of his squad out. And Thompson stays there, and you can see him. He's the young kid, right? Like he's basically, if he looks like Anthony, right? And he's just trying his best, and he's standing at the door at attention, right? And then he kind of goes to parade rest with his pistol at his hip, and he's just kind of standing there like he's guarding that door.
I go over and stand next to him in a friendly kind of way.
Hey, PFC, how's it going?
Yeah, good. What's going on?
Oh man,
what's the
Brookson
latest?
got his ass chewed out for what we did, but he doesn't really give a fuck.
What was their definition of what you did?
Well, I mean, we were out on patrol, if you get my drift, right? And Brookson came down here and basically told Sears to fuck off and was ready to start shooting over you guys. So, I mean, there's always been a little bit of conflict. I mean, you remember the bar, right? Where the farm guard goes, the fucking security forces don't, and so forth, the other way around. But the thing is that he was ready to fucking throw down. Matterhorn did not like that. Caused a lot of inter-party strife. We don't need that kind of shit. So I mean, they're better armed, but we got more. And it's like there's going to be a civil war on this planet. It's like, what the fuck, you know? So, but yeah, he got his ass reamed.
So what are the standing orders right now?
Well, right now I'm supposed to be heading back to the rack and getting some rack time because we got patrol in the morning. But Brookson asked if I could stand guard for a little bit, and then he'll send somebody else to relieve me. So we're on shifts in front of your ship.
I got you. Well, at least coming in out of the door, you're kind of a target just standing there. Come in, sit down. We'll have a chat.
We'll
still watch the door. We'll still watch the door.
Okay. And so he comes in.
We just pull up a couple crates. I don't know, whatever it is we got back there.
Just crates, just rando crates.
Yeah. Just take a seat.
So he sits down and he's like this, like, you know. Normally you'd see somebody like Turg, right? But no, he's just like.
He's got a stick. He's clenching his butt cheeks.
His butt cheeks are clenched.
Clenched.
All right, I try to put him at ease. We just hang out there.
Okay. Start like massaging his shoulders.
Just,
get him...
Don't go that far.
Just call me stepdad. let's get metagamed weird. All right, so Davis, are you heading up with Stratford and Artois?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So the three of you head to sick bay. Bishop, it looks like Bishop loaded her into your ship's auto dock and kind of kept her there. And she's on a breathing apparatus. She doesn't look good. But she's awake and or at least her eyes open as you kind of come in, and she looks at the three of you as you enter.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi.
What time of day is it?
It is night. It's definitely night. In fact, it's like, I think it's a day later, if I remember correctly, because it took you guys a little bit of time to hump through the fields.
Fucking good morning, ma'am. Good evening. Whatever time of day it is. She reaches up and takes the mask off and sets it down on her chest. Where am I?
You're on board the Mantis. This is. Are you talking to Sergeant Stratford? You're on board a USMC ship.
Where's the ship at?
We're in the nest.
We need to go. You need to get me out of here and back the fuck here now.
We can't do that, ma'am.
Why?
Well, I don't know if you're in the condition to take this news, but your daughter's dead, ma'am.
And so she kind of like looks off into the distance for a little bit. And she just closes her eyes, and you just see water beginning to leak out of the corners of it. And she opens them and she says, "So how'd she die?"
Farm guard attack drones came through and well, we were able to secure you, our Ram Bishop, and able to pull you out. It looks like you've been being poisoned.
Do you Morgan Lane? Do you know where Morgan Lane is?
Morgan Lane is dead as well.
How did he die?
He was in the back of our APC, and we crossed a IED. He died in the explosion.
Not my fault.
Shut up, Zap.
Do you have long-range communications?
Yes.
I need to contact my people and put somebody in charge.
First, we gotta make sure that you're not gonna die on this table.
Who are you? I don't recognize you.
Name's PFC Artois. At your service. Trained in combat. I'm a combat medic. Now, who's been working on you? They around here somewhere?
Well, your Bishop droid worked on me after the Seegson droid went insane. The Autodoc has been monitoring me, but other than that, that's it.
Let me take a look to see here on the auto dock, see if I can't find what exactly is going on.
All right, do a medical aid check.
Would she be considered to have a grave injury / about to die from critical injury?
No. It's a nice try. Nice try, though.
Yep.
You want to push that?
Sure.
Okay. So the auto doc seems to be a little bit better than Bishop. Bishop is definitely not a doctor, right? You know, through that you can kind of figure out that there's something going on here, right? There's definitely something happening. So the first thing that you notice through the auto doc, through scans and everything, is that she has cancer. Okay. It looks like it's untreatable. It looked like it's probably either stage 3 or stage 4. It's definitely progressing, and it's progressing rapidly from what you can tell. The way the metastases are is that it's not transferring throughout the entire body in different little places like a normal cancer would. It's actually very much spreading out rapidly from the point where it started. The other thing is that there's trace chemicals that do not match with trace chemicals that would be found in wildlife. These chemicals, your best bet is that there's some type of poison, probably the poison that Bishop identified. So there's stuff going on here behind the scenes. The poison you think that you could probably take care of, remove the last traces of it from using the auto doc. The cancer looks like it's probably untreatable though.
All right, ma'am. Looks like we've got a couple of issues to deal with here. Not gonna lie to you, can't promise that we can deal with all of them, but I think we can ease your pain a little bit, get you at least breathing right. So why don't you lay back and let the doctor do his work?
Please be quick. If what you said is true about my daughter dying, I need to get in contact with my people immediately to get somebody in charge before somebody else moves in that shouldn't.
Very well. We're gonna do that right now. Bishop, can you get the mayor in contact with Fakir?
Oh, we need to figure out if we can get a secure channel through. Are we worried about the farm guard listening in?
Mayor, you think that would be a threat? I mean, it's a risk, but
They're going to find out who I put in charge, anyways. Probably fairly rapidly.
I agree. Bishop, get her on comms as quickly as possible.
Of course, Sergeant Stratford.
Thank you.
So he heads back up to the bridge, and it's probably about 5-10 minutes later while Artois is working on her, and he says. He comes over to the intercom and he says, Sergeant Stratford, I have managed to reach Fakir, and I have a representative on the communications system. If you would like me to patch it through to the intercom, I can do so.
Please do.
And so the woman laying on the table says, who is this? And a voice comes back, another female voice, and says, this is Tina Warder, ma'am. Sorry, I gotta make a note here. And so the mayor laying on the table says, okay, good. Tina, do the reach out and begin. You're in charge. And so the voice comes back and says, are you sure? She says, yes. And the comms click off.
Reach out? Reach out? What?
Reach out.
Begin what?
Thank you, Sergeant Stratford. Somebody will be in charge now and take care of the city while I'm away.
Very well.
I have a feeling that I'm not going to be leaving this place.
We were lucky to be able to talk with you, I'll say that. The farm guard have been insistent on taking you in for questioning.
Well, unless you have a way to get me out of here, it's better that you put me out of my misery before I get to them.
Doc, I do got enough anesthesia here for a quiet euthanasia.
What the?
You're not there, Zap! Shut up!
If we bring you back to them dead, this will only escalate things.
I doubt that it'll escalate anything, Stratford. That's what they want. You don't understand. These people have done more than you can ever know.
Before we meet your request, I have to know what do you know? Who do we talk to? What's our next step? We want to help the people of this planet. That's our goal here, and we're told to take down these bosses, these warlords that threaten the stability. But all I've been seeing is farm guard threatening the stability of the cities.
So this woman kind of, I don't know what to do, Scud. I was trying to figure out a way to fucking tie it in, but I can't. I'll think of how to do it. I can't fucking do it. I'm trying to. I'll think. I'll try to figure it out. Okay. I'll do my best. And so fuck. So she kind of like lays there for a minute, and she just looks at you, and she says, "Are you going to kill any of the Three World Empire?"
Am I going to kill any of the Three World Empire?
Would you rush out of this ship with guns drawn and begin to mow them down?
Of course not.
Then there's nothing you can do. The only thing, they have people inside of our cities. They have people inside of our cities. They have poisoned us. They have cut us off from as many resources. There's one of two things that's going to happen here, Stratford. Either they will win, and we will be eliminated, and they won't have to deal with the colonists anymore, or we will end up fighting to the death and making this such a big deal that somebody will have to take notice. That's the only way that these things are going to turn out. Perhaps if you take out the warlords, things will be quiet for a while. And more of us will die, and more of us will die, and then attrition will take its toll, and all of us will end up needing pamphlets that are entitled Space Cancer and You, Living with the End in Sight. But perhaps not. I have one already. I already knew that I had... you young man, PFC Artois, I know. You're very, very nice of you not to bring it up, but the Sikhs and Droid already said so. There's something going on here, Stratford. The citizens of Zapsy are being supplied with more equipment than we can muster and brought with us. And they're beginning to leach over into our area. They're doing it to take up arms against the Three World Empire in order to bring notice upon what is happening here. If they're quiet, they'll die quiet. If they're loud, they'll die loud, but hopefully at least that'll bring attention here. So maybe what you do need to do is do your job, Sergeant. Many of us will die doing that, but perhaps that will finally get enough attention to get somebody out here.
Well, it brought us in here. That's for sure.
It brought 6 of you originally. One of you overdosed, and the other one had sex with animals.
How did you know that?
She did it! Sorry. I had to. I had to metagame just a little bit there.
On the internet.
It's on all the news right now. That's the only thing. Yeah, it goes like this. PFC arrested for bestiality on a little planet where there is a lot of shit happening.
bestiality scandal.
Bestiality scandal. There's a little bit of an insurrection happening.
Ooh, that's bad news there. Okay. Very well, ma'am. So the only thing I can do for you now, make sure that you pass on for free worlds, get their dirty hands on you. But hang on, Artois, do we have a slow acting, non-painful poison?
Yeah, Marines are just running around constantly with fucking vials full of... What is this, Game of Thrones? Is this The Long Good Night? What the fuck?
Yeah, where's our alchemist?
Listen,
Yeah.
to kill her...
Artois' got a chain around his fucking neck and shit. Fucking Maester Artois coming out.
Listen, boss. I can either make it to where she can't remember that she's dying in the first place, or we can make it real quick. That's the only options I got.
Man, and you know damn well, as soon as we roll a dead mare out there to confront, or we wheel him back dead, it's not gonna be. No, we got. No, okay, all right.
That's not true, but I'm not there.
We're fine.
You broke her during interrogation.
All right.
You'll respect that.
Yeah. All right. Broke her during
We smothered her with a fucking pillow.
After you kill her.
Yeah!
Rip out some teeth and make it look like it was rough.
Well, Sarge,
Cock's
does anybody here have any engineering prowess? We may be able to mess with this auto dock here, and no one would be able to tell it was us. It was a technical mistake.
Hey, you got some good thinking. I mean, the only person that has any context skills, which is you invested points in during character creation.
Is that a comtech?
That's metagaming. You can't do that. On a scale from 0 to 5, my ability to work with contact materials is like...
to do with the auto dock, but...
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Comtech is all the electronic stuff. Heavy machinery is all the pushy-pulley stuff.
Yeah, that's me.
Gotcha. Well,
I got the skills in heavy machinery.
Take a look, Artois. See if you can get this thing to administer a little more sedative than appropriate for a heart.
ma'am.
I would leave the room.
Say whatever it is you gotta, last rites, all that good stuff, because we're opening up the floodgates.
Artois, it's very easy to set this up. All you got to do is set the auto dock on reverse.
Okay.
Comtech check. Do a Comtech check. To see if you accidentally fucking...
Anti-dock.
Okay. I didn't mean for it to be a fucking cancer story, Hades. Jesus.
Gosh.
It's this is just the way it went, okay? And so, whenever you tell her to say her last words, Artois, she kind of looks at you and she says, "Things are going to get very, very bloody, Marine. You might just be best to leave."
Fucking hell, we've been told that since we got here.
And so you type into the auto dock, accidentally kill patient / delete last message, right? And so it administers, a sedative to her, but it administers probably 4 or 5 times the amount, and it immediately she passes.
I take my helmet off, and I have a gesture of respect. Make sure her eyes are open, then I'm gonna close them.
I uncover my body cam.
Wow, dude. Yeah, I would like to note that your body cams are not on the body.
His helmet, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you're wearing your helmet, Stratford, I would like to note that this has been fucking recorded
Yeah, well,
once again!
Hey, you know, you gotta make some bad decisions. You gotta make some interesting decisions when you.
So
Take-
speaking
take
of bad decisions and everything, fucking Zap, you're down in there at the bottom and you hear a rumbling, right? And a few minutes later, is a dropship lands. And
Oh fuck!
out comes strutting out fucking Lieutenant Cook in his acid burned face, and he starts heading straight towards the ship towards you.
Yep.
I jump to my feet. I straighten my uniform. I kick the kid, and
he's like-
I say, we got incoming. We got incoming. Over.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, I see him. Looks like Cook's here. Everybody stand at attention.
Pseudo kill patient.
No kill patient.
And so he kind of walks up and he looks at the kid and he's like, "Who the fuck are you?" I was actually waiting for one of you to respond. I don't know why. He's like, Officer Jesse Thompson, sir, Jesse Thompson. He
Local liaison, Lieutenant.
got it. Where's the rest of them at?
Interrogating prisoner upstairs.
Copy. You come with me.
Upstairs.
No, I mean it would be upstairs compared to the way the ship is. That's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. You fucking. What's your name, Officer? What? This is Thompson, sir. All right, Thompson. Fucking post up outside that door. Make sure nobody follows us in. And he said, "Zap, you're with me. Come on." And he heads up.
Hold on.
He's like, "Where are they at? Medical bay?"
Yes, sir.
All right, Roger. So he comes tromping in and he kind of like looks around and he sees everything that's going on. Davis, where would you be? Just outside the room?
Probably, yeah, out in like I'm assuming there's like a common room or something that links up to it. Probably cleaning my gun or something.
So he stops at you first, Davis. He's Davis, what's the op?
Yeah, they're in there interrogating. It's the mayor of Fakir. I don't think she's going to last much longer. She's pretty sick. But yeah, you should speak to Sarge. There's a lot going on here.
All right, you get your ass in here too, or I
Yep.
almost said PFC, Corporal. Let's go. And so he kind of, oh God, what's happening?
Oh yeah, all the cameras went out. That was weird.
Oh,
Oh God, you guys are all, oh God, you're all changing in sizes. Stop it!
What happened?
I don't know.
Everyone's cameras just went out.
Seb's light went out too.
That's
Yes,
what happens when you kill the local town mayor, man.
dude. Fucking, I have you
Ignore.
big on the fucking screen, like all over the place. That was hilarious. You're like center stage when you say that.
Whoa, whoa.
Sorry, I gotta
That's
fix
a new
these.
one.
That was fucking weird.
That's cosmic karma.
That is. Alright, there you go. Alright. So, Cook drags the other two Marines in there and takes a look at the dead body on the thing, Sergeant Stratford, over to Artois. And he looks over at Stratford, he's like, what the fuck's going on?
Lieutenant Cook, this is the Mayor Fakir. You're certainly aware.
Was
She recently passed. She had to. She got word to her town, keep it stabilized, has reestablished leadership in her city. Farm guards really pushing to get her and more than likely kill her. Well, as you can see, she's already beat them to that.
we've already.
We've
Freudian-
yeah, no, he stops for a second, he says, we've already beat her to it. Did you kill this woman?
Assisted suicide.
Roger. Okay. Well, that's legal in the UA, so that's fine.
Phew! Oh, thank God.
Things have gotten progressive in the future. And he says, he's like, I get it. Let's not fucking make it a habit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I Artois, don't make it a habit. Okay.
Yes, sure.
All right. Don't get a fucking taste for it and become one of them fucking angels of death or whatever. Okay. Fucking freaking me out over there, Artois.
She asked for it.
Yeah, that's what the angels of death always say. Oh, they were asking for it. I'm just putting them out of their misery. Don't get a fucking
Wasn't my
taste for it.
suggestion.
All right. Yeah, it's smart. All right, so I'll fucking cover up all this shit whenever I go fucking deal with that fucking bitch. All right. So for Turg, you don't know much about Cook. He's what they're called a Mustang. Mustang were enlisted before they were officers. So a lot of officers just go to college, they come into the military, and they get a lot of disrespect for not being, ground pounders to begin with. This guy was a Mustang, so he's been where you were before. In fact, I need to bring fucking Stratford's old character back from the War of Roses sometime, I think.
Oh yeah.
Because he survived. There's like two of the people who survived. So, all right. So, Bishop tells me y'all lost your APC.
Wasn't my fault.
Yeah, I bet it wasn't Zap.
Sir, I made the call. It was my fault.
Yep. Well, it doesn't matter if it was Zap's fault or not. Anyways, it's your fault. Anyways, followed by Davis's fault,
There you go.
then Zap's fault.
As leadership entails.
I could have fixed it.
Yeah, I bet you fucking could have.
Lock it up, buddy.
Zap, were you always a PFC, or did you fucking get did you get promoted and then demoted for running your cum dumpster?
Sir, yes, sir.
Yeah, I bet. All right. So Bishop kind of kept me appraised of the situation. So here's the thing. All right, this is a fucking complete shit show. I'm sure that you know that, Stratford. The only reason I came back is because I figured that there was going to need to be some push on the fucking higher ups, and having somebody that actually has got a little bit of fucking brass on their collar might help you out. I'm not taking over any of this fucking op. I'm not going to bust your balls, although fucking I'm going to tell you what, this has been a complete shit show and you need to get your fucking shit locked tight. Go and kill these motherfuckers and get the fuck out of here. Stop getting involved in the goddamn politics. Alright? I know it's hard. I know it's fucking hard. Alright? I know that you want to fucking save these people, but you know what? There's fucking other planets out there that might need you more. You might be wasting your time on 80 to 90,000 civilians whenever you could be saving 1 million, but you're stuck here fucking with your nose in the dirt because you know that there's shit going on behind the scenes. The fucking company's involved, Stratford. There's always shit going on behind the scenes. You know this. Fucking Davis, you know this more than anybody.
Yeah. In that case, why don't we just fly by Zapsy? I mean, all the warlords are there, right?
And let them shoot you down. Do not fucking ruin another goddamn fucking piece of military hardware. Alright? If you gotta die, go die. Save the fucking hardware. Shit costs money. You're cheap.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna go talk to fucking this prick and his fucking little company fodder bitch. Get this shit sorted.
Yep. Afterwards, Lieutenant, if you want to meet me in my private quarters, I need to. I need to give you a little reach around. No, I need to talk to you about something.
Whoa!
Stratford, I mean, I make jokes and shit, but damn, no.
Damn, no way.
Yeah, so, I got a couple of the boys unloading a fucking, crated APC. It's a piece of shit, but it'll fucking get you by. Unfortunately, we're short on the weaponry, so you're only going to have the fucking cannons on the front. The top turret, I ain't got the resources to be able to share out to you. And then I need to get back on mission. I'm gonna go fucking fix this, take a piss on some of these fires. What else do you need?
Well, take any extra rifles you have.
A body bag?
Have another squad.
Zap! Uncalled for. You guys just killed this woman. Jesus.
Hey, it wasn't me.
Suicide.
It was suicide.
Assisted suicide.
Oh.
Jeez.
Technically, the auto dog did it.
Technically, Yeah, and who coded it to do it?
Well, we need intel, but I don't think you have any of that to hand out to us.
Well, let me see if I can find something out, and then we'll go from there. But I need to go deal with this fucking horse shit again. Stratford, stay out of the politics. It ain't worth your fucking time, man.
All right, Lieutenant. I'm trying my best here.
I know. That's why I haven't busted your ass down and fucking put Davis in charge.
You're gonna put this guy in charge. All right.
Davis, you want to be in charge? Last time I remember, you were like, I don't want any military.
Hell
rank.
no.
I'll put Zap in charge. He seems to be gleeful about somebody dying.
Whoa! Hey, I'm the conscience of this little ragtag crew.
Hey, then maybe you should have been up here instead of, grooming the little boy downstairs, huh?
Whoa! I was
Zap,
pumping up
what
for
the-
information. Wait, no, that came
Whoa! You were doing what there? Alright. Y'all are a bunch of assholes. I need to get out of here and go fucking take care of this bullshit. So seriously, anything else I could get for you? I'll see if I can squeeze some info out, Davis, but I can't guarantee anything.
Like I said, just the rifles for Adam Squad. They're kind of our only allies here, and they're very, very poorly equipped.
Let me see what I can do.
What about the ship, Sergeant? We gonna go check out the ship?
Cargo ship.
Oh. Well, that one I can't help you with. Let me see what intel I can get, and then I'll be back. Artois, you need anything?
I don't think so, sir.
Hey, make sure that you fucking reprogram that auto dock before you do anything else that doesn't accidentally kill you if one of y'all get hurt.
Already on it.
Alright. Zap, anything
Sir.
anything intelligent to say?
No, sir.
Alright, that's what I thought. Man after my own fucking heart. I'll see you, I'll be back. And so he heads out. If you look outside the ship, if you get a chance to look outside the ship, you see them uncrating basically a fresh APC.
Nice.
The cannons are on the front, but it doesn't have the phase plasma weaponry on top of it.
I go check it out with my, heavy machinery skills.
Oh, your heavy machinery skills says that it's definitely a fucking cast off. That it's just refurb.
Great.
it's a refurb, but it's got shit on it. It'll go. It makes the go noise, and all the parts move.
Could I construct a plasma cannon out of some rudimentary
Duct tape. A little bit of duct tape.
Yeah, duct tape.
and spit.
Yep, spit and duct tape. Spit, grit, duct
Can
tape.
we call in Jericho Winchester from the Cthulhu campaign
Oh.
and have him whip something up?
Please,
Fuck it.
yes.
Come on, Stratford. Give us a little bit of Jericho here.
What? What? I'm not coming on no marine bullshitter ass. I don't trust the government except for they're paying me money for technology. Then I'll deal with them. But no, fuck the Marines.
Sorry.
And just
That's
like
Jericho.
that, Tabletop Anthologies becomes a true anthology where all the stories are interlinked. So it's probably about 2 hours later. Anything you want to deal with in between those 2 hours besides checking out this APC? It's a regular APC. Nothing. It's a refurb. It's a piece of shit. It's definitely the cast off, but it's something. Anything else?
Just prep it for rolling out.
All right. Yep. So the crew that came down with Cook is helping you kind of spin that thing up and get it ready to go. Davis, anything you want to do?
Not really. Just making sure I'm ready to go.
Artois,
Nope.
Stratford.
Nope.
Okay. So about 2 hours later, Cook comes back and comes trooping up on the ship and heads for you, Stratford. And he's like, what'd you want to talk about?
I'm going to pull. Hopefully, Davis had given this to me already, but I'm going to pull out this small vial of this expensive scotch.
Wow, he's. You know where this came from?
Do I know where this came from? Not particularly.
Okay, that's probably good, because if Davis talked about what happened on that mission, he could be court-martialed for breaking security. But
Is that gonna stop you?
he's the only one left, except for another guy who's on the crew up top that survived a run-in with a creature that people are starting to call xenomorphs. It's a strange alien creature. Whenever y'all get back to Hades, you might have to deal with a cult that worships them. This is what I'm talking about, Shrefford. There's other shit out there that we need help with. This is just one small battle in a fucking galaxy worth of fucking shit that we got to deal with. There's a lot of hate and a lot of evil out there. And he takes it and he's like, I accept this gift for which it was given. So I kind of covered everything up. They're a little piss pants that the mayor died under your care, but I brought up the fact that it looked like she had been poisoned, and do they know where that poison could have came from, because it's not on any of the planetary registers, and we had it out a little bit about that, and it's pretty fucking obvious. I'm sure you've already picked up on it that this it came from them. Where's the rest of these assholes at? Get them up here.
All right, so let's go, Marines. I need you up here.
And so he waits until everyone gets up there. He's like, I just realized that I wasn't talking to all of you. And he looks over at Davis and he says, that woman that you picked up, you probably don't remember her, but she died in custody. She was an operative. The farm guard. No.
No. Way back. We're talking
whenever
episode
you
1.
first raided that in Nolosha, that house.
One with the attitude.
Yeah, the one with the attitude tried to fight Sire.
Yeah.
She was an operative.
For who?
For Three World Empire.
Hmm.
So
Sure, that pissed him off then.
Well, I'm sure it did. You brought their own operative into their own custody. Odds are she's probably not even dead. Looking back at your camera feeds and everything, she was talking about how fast that she would be out. That she probably died in custody and she got fucking released.
New identity, new name, everything.
Your boy Matterhorn ain't to be trusted.
Wait, so we can just release the mayor?
No. Just... No. Well, I mean, you already did release her, right? From her fucking mortal coil.
Wait a second. I thought Matterhorn was in charge of Adams and Baker squads.
He is. But he's a fucking how do I want to put this? He's a fucking sycophant for fucking old Ives. Ives wants to get the fuck off this planet. She doesn't give two fucks about anything that's happening here. That's all she wants is to promote and get out of here. She got stuck here because she fucking pissed off the wrong person. Your boy Matterhorn is hers. So don't trust him. As far as I can tell, your boy Brookson though is on the up and up. He's probably the one that you can trust, and I managed to get a hold of a couple of rifles for their squad and fucking ammo pouches and shit. So, but I talked to Brookson, and they're going to keep that. They're going to keep that to themselves and only break that out if it gets necessary. Keep it on their Bearcat. So, Sharpie's gone. He's escorted out. Apparently, Rankin thought that he was a little too soft. A little too soft. You're, as far as I can tell, there's two leads for you. I don't know. I wasn't here for this conversation with this mayor, so I don't know if there was anything that you pulled from them that you might want to investigate and check out. I'm telling you, if you go into Zapsy, it's going to fucking be a complete shit show.
Firefight.
And it's just going to start. It's going to spark everything off that they want. there's a I got asked by Rankin to kind of be an intermediary between you and him right now. They're asking for you. There's a float coming down from up north. One of the fields was just cultivated, and all of the gear or all the crops stowed on the ship, and it's going to be floating down the river to the nest. Asked if you would provide guard on that ship.
That's not just a little bit suspicious to you, sir?
Why would it be suspicious to me?
They fucking hate us.
Yeah, well, here's the thing though, PFC, is it's the company, everybody tolls the company bell, right? So that's going to cut into company funds, so Rankin's going to do his thing. The only thing that kind of seems suspicious for me on that is it's going to be keeping you away from these other 3 colonies because you're going to be standing guard on a ship. I'm just...
Yeah,
Look, Zap, I'm not in charge. On
we got
what?
some intel, sir.
Go ahead.
Sorry, Sarge.
No, please.
Talking out of turn.
Go ahead.
No,
Zap.
PFC, get me. What you got?
We got some intel, so I'm just gonna go down on that float, sir.
Maybe that's the place that you should be then.
Sounds like we're being set up for something.
Exactly. Thank you, Corporal.
Does sound a little ugly. I'm not in charge of this mission. I'm not going to fucking tell you where to go. The other lead that I got was from talking to Matterhorn. So, Matterhorn kind of, him and Rankin too are a little bit buddy, and they have a tendency to drink together. So, me being the super strength liver that I have, had a few drinks with Matterhorn. He spilled a little bit. Salt Flats. South of the nest and north of Zapsy is a series of salt flats. Zapsy set up there near there, not knowing that the salt flats would not grow anything, because it's just below the soil surface. It's starting to come up now that there's actually quite a bit more wind here than there was before, and the way that it's kind of funneling down, it kicked up most of the dirt, and the salt flats are there. They've sent out 2 drones. Or at least the farm guards sent out 2 drones that didn't come back from the salt flats. Why would those drones go out there and not come back if there wasn't something there taking them out? So, that's the best information I can get for you, Davis.
Okay.
I had to kind of grease some fucking wheels on that one. I can't tell you what to do here because I'm not fucking here, Stratford. But the best thing I can say is I don't know. I'd love to just tell you to fucking pull out, but you're fucking underneath my you're underneath my fucking hit or miss kind of thing, wins and loss ratio, you know what I mean? So if you lose out here and all these people fucking die because you pulled out, you know, it's going to be on us. It's going to be on your guys' conscience. I'm going to have to fucking sleep with that, and you're going to have to sleep with that. Nobody else is going to give 2 shits. As soon as we get off planet, I'm going to send out a couple of communications to some folks I know, kind of on the higher ups. See if we can't get at least a little bit more visualization out here. But I think if you take out these warlords, that's going to probably be the best thing that you can do. I know it's fucking shit. I know it sucks. And I know it's like, hey, yeah, thanks for telling me shit that I already fucking know. But if you take out these warlords, I think it's going to be the best thing that we can do, because we can get at least some coverage on here. Maybe get a little bit more governance out here and fucking help these people as much as you can. Trying to take part and trying to figure out who did what and who's doing what and who's fucking sniffing whose butt and who's killing who is not going to fucking work out for you, Stratford.
Okay. No, we're Marines first. I get it. I get what you're trying to say here.
You're doing your best. You're doing your best. I'm not going to fucking fault you for that. I get it. But you're gonna miss the forest because you're staring at the trees. You know what I mean?
Right. So, with that in mind, We have a lot of leads here we can take on. I think the supply ship is a waste of our time. I think it's just going to pull us away from what we need to do. On top of it being a trap potentially, who knows? Either way, I think our heads are better placed in the thick of it. So,
Can we turn it down? Can we turn down a mission?
Hell yeah, you can. This is your fucking
okay.
mission, Zap. The governor ain't in fucking charge of you. He's not even fucking UA, man. Fuck him.
exactly.
But I will tell you what, Stratford, the next time there's a fucking conflict with you on Three World Empire shit, I can't guarantee your fucking safety anymore, man. When you are off a Three World Empire fucking land, which would be outside of the nest, right? All that other shit's company. Then that's your business. But while you're on and while you're in the nest, don't push buttons.
Roger that.
Oh, that does remind me of one other thing. So, the other thing I kind of wrangled around and got a hold of for you is, apparently, so yeah, you got that shit APC, you use that, but, I also managed to fucking, talk with Matterhorn, and they have a Bearcat that, just got done with repairs. It's usually their backup. He's got an extra pilot from the security forces, not the farm guard. You can use that to ferry around if you need to. Do not fucking put this Mantis in danger.
Hey, you got it. Thank you. I like getting new toys.
I thought it wasn't safe to fly.
Well, apparently it's not fucking safe to drive either, Zap. What do you want to do? Fucking walk everywhere? Then you just get fucking sniped. What's next? No, it's not safe out here. I don't want to be a Marine anymore. Fucking pull yourself together, Zap. I don't care about a Bearcat. The Bearcat isn't ours. I don't give a shit. If you get shot down in it, just survive, and then it's fine.
There you go.
There you go. You got fucking Artois. He can possibly kill you on an auto dock by accident.
He's got motion in water. He's all right.
What else you guys got for me before I get the fuck out of here?
God damn. And I don't know. Anybody think of anything?
Well, I just got my ass handed to me. I got nothing to say.
Seems to be a regular occurrence.
How's things going back on Hades Prime?
Not good, Davis. Not fucking good. The so
There's scary fuckers back.
I think so. There's been some graffiti running around. There's been some people missing. They're starting to pull in the Marines from the infantry detachments to act as police. Things are kind of stirring up on Hades, so they're starting to establish some FOBs out in the wastes. There's a lot going on there. That's why I need you guys to get fucking done with this shit and get back there. You guys are a small team. Small teams are easier to work with than big fucking infantry squads.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Gotta find those warlords then.
All right, guys. In order to win the game, we have to kill the warlords.
So now this is the dungeon of the warlords. That's the name of the game. So get through the dungeon.
Did the mayor have anything useful to say?
Anything useful to say?
Yeah.
Well, a lot of the same shit. Three worlds out to get them. They're arming themselves. It's going to be a bloodbath. We should get off planet.
Oh, that does remind me of one thing, actually, Stratford. Last little bit of intel. They're getting weapons, right? I'm sure that's fucking occurred to you that, oh my god, they got fucking military grade weapons. You managed to take a look at any of those things? You know, make and model, maybe?
Make and model.
Manufacturer?
Oh, what are they?
They're Siegson. All of them.
Seekson. What does that mean to me? Sorry, I don't.
Well,
not sure.
Well, so Sergeant Stratford, maybe you should be demoted down to PFC, and we'll. So if you keep any notes, Corporal Davis. Actually, you know what? PFC Zap has been reading the insurgency manual. PFC Zap, who funded the 3 colonies to this planet originally that had the issue with the Weyland-Yutani Company?
Seekson did.
Seekson did. Thank you, PFC Zap. I'm glad at least one of y'all pay attention to fucking briefings.
Sorry, it's been so long. I forgot. My bad.
So let's think about this for a minute, Stratford. Who would have the most to gain from fucking there being an insurgency here?
Seekson.
Seekson lost out on an entire fucking colony. So now you get one more fucking player to deal with this. Good luck. I'm out of here. I got a goddamn fucking station. A fucking silent station to go check out. I hope that there's fucking bugs on that goddamn thing, because I am so tired of dealing with occultists and insurgents and fucking UPP. I just want to fucking kill something for once and get the fuck out of here.
Gotta be so fucking complicated.
Why'd you have to go and make things so complicated?
Copyright.
Copyright strike.
Copyright.
Musical interlude.
We're done.
Okay, so let's do everyone for the musical number. I'm gonna need I need Artoy on tenor, Zap your baritone, and Doug you're a bass. Davis you're a bass. Go ahead.
Soon may the
practice,
weather
man.
come.
Come on.
Let's go. All right. Anyway, all right. So team, so for next moves now. All right. Fuck this supply ship. Fuck the supply ship. We got a Bearcat and an APC. It's a lot of toys to use. So can't just run into Zabsy. We could check out that location in the Salt Flats.
Yep.
It's a thought. That's also what. That's also. I think that's also. We also had some intel on that earlier as well about the Salt Flats. From that Three Worlds agent, I think. But or at least during that same session. Okay.
We need to find someplace else we can lay low. We're not welcome here in the nest. What about that? What about that first town we hit? What was it?
Losha?
Yeah. Would they welcome us back, or are we persona non grata with them as well?
I think we left on good terms. We had dinner and stuff.
Oh well, we had dinner.
So have we been using the nest to refuel and stuff like that?
Yes.
So
You kind of
that's-
have
yeah.
your own little area that's set aside for you in the spaceport.
Yeah, I don't think leaving here is an option long term. Anyway. All right. So we're gonna check on that intel that we got about the Salt Flats. We're gonna say fuck the supply ship. It can worry about itself.
We driving or are we flying? How far away is it?
How far away is it? That's a good question.
From the nest, it's probably, I don't know. It depending on which gate you go out, it could be anywhere between an 8 to 16-hour ride in a car. APC. Flight time would obviously be way lower than that, and it's a big area. It's a big area.
Let's take the. All right. First of all, fucking shut that shit down right now, Anthony. Secondly, let's fly then.
Sorry. Long drive.
Do we have a pilot?
No, but Cook said that the
Oh yeah, that's right.
you're going to be
That's right.
supplied
Yes,
one that can be trusted. It is actually going to be a person from Adam Squadron, their pilot.
Sick.
Their secondary pilot is going to work on keeping their Bearcat up.
Okay, so let's rehash here. Let's recap. Sorry, let's recap what our mission goal is. What our mission goal is. All right. So we're facing an insurgency. Right. We don't give a fuck about the insurgency anymore. We've been directed to leave that alone. We're only 4 people. We could do a long-term thing if we wanted to do some serious counterinsurgency work and try to build up local support and train locals and teach them to patrol their own areas and set up safe zones.
And
But
then get
that's
mowed down by Farm Guard.
but that's no longer our agenda.
No.
So then we're going behind lines.
I mean, it could be your agenda. I'm telling you, when Cook is telling you something, it's just an NPC going like this. Okay, the GM,
but this is what
GM
the
is totally
lieutenant was telling
running.
us.
It doesn't matter. The GM is running whatever you end up doing. So Cook is going like this,
Right, he could
but
do
that's
that.
you. You do whatever you want to do. If you want to go and fucking train goddamn locals to be counterinsurgents, you can do that. I will be more than happy to do that. Don't rule anything. I'm making this clear. I don't rule anything out because me as an NPC said something, right?
Understood. Or we can go behind enemy lines and surgical strikes, take out these warlords. The problem with that, I mean, and that we're more suited towards. That's our training, right? That's
Right.
there's only 4 of us, but we still don't know who the fuck they are or where they are.
Right, we have a lot of questions up in the air. The problem with the insurgents trying to train all these people is that we don't have the equipment, we don't have really the manpower, and on top of that, there's the threat of the farm guard coming in at any moment and deciding that these people are a threat. So I think our best bet is to stick to what our roots, is to stick to who we are as Marines. I think that
And kill people.
yeah, I think the surgical strike option is going to be our best bet. We don't have the intel; we can gather the intel. So our biggest lead when it comes to trying to take down these warlords, there was a trinity that the mayor talked to, and the mayor, from our conversation, it was very clear that the mayor is involved in some way with this. Right? There's no, she wasn't absolved of working with these warlords. So we could reach out to Trinity. I think her name is Trinity. Why do I say Trinity Weaver? Who's Trinity Weaver?
Matrix?
Yeah, that's a Matrix. That's the Matrix. Why do I keep thinking Trinity? Whatever.
Were you talking Tina Warder?
Tina Warder. Yeah, Trinity Weaver, Tina Warder. You know.
It's the same thing.
You know. Okay, so Tina Warder. We're gonna reach out to her. Well, not reach out. We could make ourselves known, roll back in. Hey, knock, knock. We're not farm guard. We're the warlords. That's just an option that we have available to us.
But if we do that, we could potentially be drawing farm guard drones in on her location as well.
Yeah, more people, more issues. I think no matter where we go, no matter what we do, we have to run under the guise that the farm guard is going to be aware of our move. If not immediately, at least a few steps behind. So. Oh.
Well, then we tell the farm guard to fuck it with their boat. That's their problem,
Yeah,
and we fly to the salt flats.
That's our move. Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Thoughts? All right.
Yeah.
not that this
All
is democracy. I wasn't trying to imply.
No. It's okay. It's a democracy.
No, sounds good, Sergeant Zap.
Sergeant Zap.
Hey, I like the sound of that.
I'm gonna twist your nipples.
Wow.
Off stream. Okay, sure. We're flying to the salt flats. So let's saddle up. I mean, have we rested yet? Actually,
No.
Have we went to bed?
No.
That's a good
No, I was
point.
gonna suggest
Let's
that.
fucking
yeah.
eat, get some R&R, hit the fucking hay, waking up.
I'm down to 2 hit points. Can I do something about that?
Yeah, once you guys rest, those will all come back.
Yeah, okay, we're resting, we're recovering, get some R&R in. We're getting up, we're leaving by 600 hours, okay?
So you're just going to go randomly fly around the salt flats? Or drive around the salt flats?
Lie.
Or walk
Wait,
around
wait,
the salt flats?
Wait. I guess I misunderstood. The salt flats, did we have intel on a location? Or do we just have
The
it on
salt
that
flats. The salt flats.
one? I see.
It's a big
Drones
area.
drones have gone in and not come out, and it's a big area. It's probably like the size of both Nolosha and Fakir, all of their land together.
shit.
We don't.
We ha-
We don't need a destination. We're doing a recon. We're checking this area out. Just to give it once over.
Okay, right, but if the drones are being jammed, if it's something to do with the electronics, what's to say that our Bearcat doesn't get...
Oh, well, of course it's going to happen. Of course we're going to get fucking shot down. What do you think?
Of course we're getting fucking shot down. That's what the fucking plot of the next episode's gonna be.
Oh, we can.
Like, where's all the drama come from? Don't get shot down.
We can at
yeah.
least. I doubt they're gonna be hopeful at all, but we can try and talk to the farm guard and see if they have any like recordings of what happened before they lost contact with those drones or something. But
yes, Davis. Yes, I like your thinking. You have a thinking hat on.
Well, you're on really good terms with him, Davis. You should probably ask.
yeah, sounds like a plan.
No, we'll talk to farm guard. Expect nothing. Hope for the best. And then we'll move from there. I want to see if we can get our hands on a drone. That'd be cool. Cook, Lieutenant. I mean.
Oh no, he's out. He left.
Oh, bye, Lieutenant.
he's like, good luck. When he was like, good luck, he left. He's like.
Yeah. Good luck with these fucking hard decisions, asshole. Bye.
Not my problem.
All right, so we can look into getting a drone, possibly. We'll talk to farm guard, see if they have any intel on that, and move forward from there. I don't want to pull I don't want to just fly our Bearcat out. It's going to get taken down. So we want to make sure this is going to be it's not going to be safe, but at least it's not going to be an instant death. So that's something we're trying to avoid. But all right, I think that's the play. We're trying to get intel on the South Flats.
All right, well, as that is been decided, I think it's time to go ahead and start wrapping things up. Time has already struck. So, we need to do our around the horn bit. Sergeant Stratford, what's going through your mind as you begin to deal with all of this?
Well, actually, I think that the lieutenant made a good point. That, there obviously you're the NPC, but just despite all that, made a good point that there are millions of people out there, billions of people, trillions of people out there that have other shit going on, and getting involved in the politics this heavily is almost kind of wasting our time more than it is actually benefiting us. So far, it hasn't done much than further complicate this. So I'm trying to simplify this now. I'm trying to make this I'm trying to make this more efficient, more streamlined, more specific. Try to hone in what our target is, hone in our goal, and start to just really focus on that. And that's killing these warlords, thereby stopping this insurgency. So that's our goal. That's where we're going.
Corporal Davis.
Yeah. So Davis is. I don't know. I guess Davis probably got riled up quite a bit by what was happening outside of their ship. And is probably feeling just really frustrated with the whole situation, like I imagine all of everyone in our squad is. So yeah, just trying to figure out what we should do here and hoping for the best.
PFC Zap, what's going through your mind right now?
I think we were actually making inroads. I'm keeping that to myself, but I think we were actually starting to get somewhere with the locals.
Well, we surely could have.
This is internal monologue.
Yeah, this is internal monologue, Stratford. You're not in his brain. Get the fuck out. He didn't get to take part in your conversation. You don't get to take part of his brain convo.
Okay, sorry.
But I am Colonial Marines first. So, conflicted. Zap is conflicted.
You gonna cry?
Maybe.
Don't say it, Stratford. Don't fucking say it. Don't say it. I will literally fly to your location and fucking murder you in your sleep. PFC Artois. I will lock you in a basement door and just hold the door closed until the ghost fucking kills you.
Oh shit, not me.
Artois, what's going through your mind right now?
Billy's got a heavy heart that he had to lose a patient today. But he is happy. He finds solace in the fact that he was able to ease her pain. As for his crew, he thinks that we're way over our heads, but he keeps to himself and follows his orders.
And so next time, when we pick up with the 13th SEU in 2022, January 3rd will be our next game. Actually, it might not be. It might be the week after, because I think I'm going to be camping during that time. So I will post up information on that here very soon. We will pick up with them performing their recon of the Salt Flats and anything else they want to do. So, just a little bit of bookkeeping stuff. Tomorrow we have our Conan the Pirate game, where we are going to be drawing a raffle for a lovely 3D printed chest and polyhedral set of dice to match. Please help us out with that. If you can't take part in it, at least get the word out. This is to help support Alpha Wolf Zero's godson, whose 2-year-old was diagnosed with cancer. This is to help pay for medical bills. Thanks, America, that we have to do this, but it's for a worthy cause. It's for a worthy person. So if you can help us out, if you can't actually, fork the money out, then at least get the word out to as many people as you can. So we'll be drawing that at the end of the Conan the Pirate game tomorrow. Let's see here. Friday, I doubt we have Curse of Strahd. Saturday, I doubt we have Conan or a Call of Cthulhu. Davis?
No Christmas of Cthulhu, unfortunately.
No Christmas of Cthulhu. That's sad. So we'll probably pick up with Conan next week. I'll have to see what the dates are, and I'll post up when we're going to be picking up with the Alien RPG game once again. So until next time, we're going to do a raid right now. And we will see you all. But you could have made a Santa a Lovecraft monster, dude. I mean, think about it, right? He makes it through the entire planet in one night. He breaks into your house, right? This could have been a Krampus thing, actually.
Yeah, maybe. Dude. There's always next year, I guess.
There's always next year. So until next time, Semper Fi, and take care.